church. 30 years later, 20 years later, we're adults. And tragedy comes to our sons and our lives and our children. And we don't know. We haven't seen no miracles. We have nothing. I've been praying and that and just trying out to grab my career, my spot in life. Show the world I matter. And disaster comes. What happened? What happened? When he heard this, Jesus said, the sickness will not end in death. No. It is for God's glory, so that God's Son may be glorified through it. You know, sometimes we come to the end of our life and we find Jesus Christ standing there, wide open, ready to deliver us from all that worry, pain, and doubt. It's amazing. Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. And when he heard that Lazarus was sick, he stayed where he was 2 more days. Let's go back to Judah, he says. Some of the disciples says, but Rabbi, they said, a short while ago Jews tried to stone you. And yet you were going back there? Jesus answered, are there not 12 hours in the day of light? A man who walks by the day will not stumble, for he sees by this world's light. It is when he walks by night that he stumbles, for he has no light. After he had said this, he went into telling them, our friend Lazarus has fallen asleep, but I am going to wake him up. The disciples couldn't understand what he meant. Then he clearly said, he's dead. He died. And we're going to go raise him. For your sake, for all your sake, he says. I am glad I was not there, so that you may believe. But let us go to him. Disciples, Thomas said to the rest, let us go, that we may die with him. You know, let's put all our faith in him and just get rid of everything so we can die with him. Jesus, you know, they didn't understand still. Jesus said to her, your brother will rise again. Martha answered, I know he will rise again in the resurrection at the last day. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live even though he dies. And whoever lives and believes in me will never die. Do you believe this? Martha, Martha, your brother will rise again. Martha answered, I know he will rise at the resurrection at the last day. The last day. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. In the same way, he comes to ask us today, hey, did you believe in God? The kingdom of heaven is within you, inside of you. This world, this place will always be hate, anger, murder, violence. Because that is human nature. Bad things come to us because the devil hates us, wants to test us, wants to tell God, look how they blasphemed you, look how they cursed you to your face. I took their home and look what they did. I gave them cancer and look what they did. And Jesus says, do you believe in me? I am the God of all gods, the only God there is. And I am the resurrection. Open your dead heart. Roll back that stone. Martha and Mary, oh, it's dirty in here. You know how many times I've heard this thing where people say, I ain't worthy. Jesus ain't never going to love me. I've lived a horrible life. I did drugs you can only imagine. I've been wasted far beyond wasted. I'm driving the bus to hell. And Jesus says, listen, listen. All those who believe in me shall see the glory of God. He is the light. Roll back that dead stone. Roll back your heart. Open that heart again. To understand, it is not by your deeds, but by His love for us we have any life at all. It's by His love for us. You know, Thomas says, let's go with Him. We'll just die there with Him. And Jesus looks to heaven.